You look at Joe Rogan. Like, Joe Rogan that dude, like, look at that identity. That's a weightlifting, UFC fighting dude who interviews economists and archaeologists, takes psychedelics, believes in UFOs. What the fuck is that? What is that identity that never existed before? Like, remember that dude at the bar who used to be like, "Oi, what are you fucking looking at, mate?" Remember that guy? Yeah, he listens to Rogan now. So now he's like, "Oi, fasting improves cognitive performance, you fuckhead." And he's on magic mushrooms, so he's fucking, "I love you, cunt. No, we're all one, bro. We're all fucking one. No, we're all one thing, bro. We're all one consciousness. No, fucking, let's go outside and meditate. Get your friends, we'll fucking meditate. I'll fucking meditate right here, bro." Like, I went to Saturn, bro. Like, he got people that are into UFC into UFOs. That's amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, dudes getting abducted now. They're like fucking come at me. Like, they want to fight something new. Dudes are getting abducted now. They're like UFC. They're like, "Yeah, man, I got abducted by a conscious ball of slime. I just fucking came through at the front. It evaporated into a conscious gas. Doesn't matter if you're a gas or a solid, man. Just be respectful." I saw this dude on Rogan talking about how you got to take fish oil. He's like, "You got to take fish oil. It's good for your memory. Take fish oil, man. It's good for your memory. Take fish oil, man. It's good for your memory. You got to take fish oil. It's good for your memory. Take fish oil." I was like, "Do you know how long we've been teasing fish about not having a memory?" That's all I know about fish. They don't have a memory. We've been teasing them, "You got no memory, you got no memory." Then we take thousands of them and grind them up into a fucking oil. And we take that and we're like, "The Titanic sunk in 1840. How sick is that? To take the creature, you don't have that, and then we use it for that. It's like my mate Richie Goodacre. He's a comedian. He's in a wheelchair. How do you think he'd like it if I ground him up to run the 100 metres faster? It's exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. I take 10 milligrams of Dylan Alcott or whatever. You know what my problem is with health is insomnia. Has anyone got insomnia? Yeah. You know? Everyone's like, "Oh, we're not saying anything." The trick with insomnia, or if you can't sleep, is like, don't do anything in your bed that isn't sleeping or sex. That's it. Because otherwise your brain associates the bed with something else. And right now my brain thinks the bed is where I go to lie and have repetitive, intrusive, paranoid delusions that everyone in my life is conspiring to bring me down. So, yeah, I'm trying to move that to the couch. You know what I mean? Free up the bed. So I can have the "I'll show 'em all" couch and sit there. "Could have said it to my face!" And then the bed is free. Oh, it's like relaxing. I was reading an article by a sexologist the other day, and she was talking about how healthy sex is, because you can't just have sex because you're in love or you enjoy it. You know, it's got to be good for your skin or something. It's got to be good for you. People are having sex now like, "Yeah, grab my balls. It's good for my gut health. Squeeze my tits. It's releasing dopamine." It's, you know, like, you know those articles, like sexology, you see them in lifestyle magazines all the time? Sex is incredibly healthy. It releases endorphins, increases blood flow. Every time you orgasm, it releases a certain amount of pleasure in your brain. I orgasm as often as possible, just when I'm out and about, like just at the bank or whatever, I orgasm, and my friend's like, "Fuck, that's inappropriate." And I'm like, "That's why your skin looks like shit, Stacey, you fucking bitch. Fucking bitch." You know those articles? It's always like a beautiful middle-aged woman with blue hair, you know? Because you don't want it to be imagine it was a middle-aged bloke, sexologist, just sex talk with Trevor. Have a wank in the shower if you got time. That's the whole article. Have a wank if you got time. Just weirdly angry. Have a fucking wank. Fuck. Can't find the time. You know what I saw the other day, I watched the other day, is The Notebook. You ever seen that, young people? Yeah, you know The Notebook, man? It's a very high standard of romance, very high. Ryan Gosling rowing through a lake of swans, you know. Gets out, kisses his true love in the pouring rain, and they make love in like a farmhouse with piercing light and shit. That's like... It never works like that, does it, when you try and do something right? If that was real, he'd be rolling through a lake of swans, one of them would peck him, and he'd be like, what the fuck? The dude who gave us the boat said they wouldn't do that, man. It kind of fucking pisses me off, if I'm honest. Rogan reckons if you hit him in the right spot, you can get out and it's pouring rain. She's like, what the fuck? Did you check the forecast? Like, what did you... Like, she's blaming you. They always do. And then... Blaming, what the fuck? And then you get, you know, then they get into the house and they go to have sex and it's real. Like, you see Ryan Gosling get his dick out and she goes down on him and it's like, yeah, oh, yeah. And he's like, yeah, fuck yeah, show me your feet. I want to see your feet. It's like, what? What are you talking about? I'm like, show me your feet. Come on, put them together like a feet pussy or whatever that is. It's like, what? What are you talking about? You're into feet? What, you're making me feel ashamed of what I'm into? You didn't mention, I don't need to mention it. Oh, I've already come. Fuck! Fuck! I didn't want to come. Fuck! It's okay. It's not okay. I don't mind if you come. Like, you fucking do! I'm going to kill a swan. I'm going to fucking... Don't take premature ejaculation out on animals. You know, like something a bit more... realistic, you know what I mean? Are you single, bro? You are? Yeah, it's hard, isn't it, man? Yeah. You want to love, but you've been hurt. And you've got that pain or whatever, and then, you know, because of that, you push people away, but you want to love them, but you can't accept that love. You need it, you crave it, in fact, but you never open up from that past pain to experience true intimacy. Yeah, well, never been a problem for me, but I'm sorry to hear that. But for you young people, man, you just got to remember, you know, fucking dating is harder for women. We got to remember that. Like, I was on a date with a woman, we were in a secluded area, and she turned to me and went, don't kill me. So you see how that might be harder. And, you know, I don't know what the answer is there to make you feel comfortable. Like, I was like, I won't. Like, I chased her a little bit. I chased her a little bit as a joke, as a fucking joke for a second. And it kind of lifted. Can we agree on this? There's a fine line, ladies, between creepy and romantic. Would you say that's fair? Yeah? And that line is defined by how good looking the dude is. Because when it's that, you know, that old friend, you know, got the lump, like the growth, the goiter, and they're like, come up to, they got a weird walk as well. You know the one. And he's, oh, I just wrote you this poem because I've always had feelings for you. And you're like, oh my God, that guy's a fucking creep. You know who's not a creep? Tim. He came, you know, the football player? He came over last night. And yeah, he's so romantic. He broke in. And he left me a note on the wall in his own blood. It was mostly symbols.